Hello everyone, quick TGIF update. So Bitcoin is holding the range low, which is great to see. We got a little bit of a near retest yesterday, looking good so far. I'll be watching price action today and then early next week. Don't really care much about the weekend, but as long as the daily candle closes continue to stay above $29,626, I'm fairly optimistic that we will see the range highs revisited soon. If daily candles start closing under this range again, then the story may be different. I shared the levels I'm looking in that scenario in my previous videos. Moving on to Uni. So my Uni short setup I shared got filled nicely. I really like that it's only the VIX that entered the fair value gap and then price dropped back under it. So I will be watching, and if we get any daily candle closes above the fair value gap, I'll probably exit manually. From my experience, if you get filled with a wick and price drops, but then you start seeing candle closes above your entry area, it's never a good sign, and I don't want to stick around and wait to get stopped out on this one. So I'll set myself an alert just above the fair value gap at horizontal alert, crossing once per bar close. If your chart is on the daily time frame and you set up this alert in this way, it will give you the alert if a daily candle closes above wherever your alert is. Lastly, I want to have a look at EURUSD. I'm using the 8-cap chart because that's what I use for my funded trading. So if you use any different broker, you should be careful with what chart you are using because the prices can differ. I want to drop down to the 1 hour time frame. So EURUSD has been ranging since last Friday, and yeah, the market was basically waiting for CPI data, and with the news we got the stop rate, and now price dropped in a very energetic manner, and we see a very nice fair value gap here. So and price already is moving up. So during the Asia session, I think we will see something like this, and then ideally I would like to see a dip beneath this swing low, and I will be entering shorts within this fair value gap. I already have my orders, one at the very bottom, one at the 50% mark, and one shortly below the top of the fair value gap. My stop loss initially will be at the range high. You could put it above the wick, but I think if price moves up and candles start closing above the fair value gap, I will already be exiting manually and not stick around, because today we have PPI data. So ideally, again, during Asia trading session, I would already want this move to be done ideally, and then we will probably accelerate and drop to this range low, or the pivot low here. This is my first target. Let me just take this one away, and I have one more lower target, the triple or quadruple equal lows here. The drop is quite steep. It's, I think, a 1.5% drop. Yeah, so probably will take a week or so. But if we see this move today during Asia, and then the swing low taken out, I will already move my stop loss to break even. Probably don't want to hang around too long exposed, especially with the weekend coming up. There is no trading, but I still have to pay the fees. So usually I trade FX only on the 5-minute and the 1-minute chart day trading, but this 1 hour time frame setup is quite good looking, so I'm gonna take a jab at it. That's it for this week. Have a nice weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.